his arms open. What's up, TTR family? It's your boy JD. Please excuse me this episode. I got the suds, man. Allergies is cooking me, so please excuse me as I cry through this episode as I got some sniffles. But it's your boy JD, and we are here having a wonderful Tuesday, and we are looking for the War Games coming up this weekend. Before we dive into that, of course, I would love to introduce the TTR crew. Right next to me, I got my boy Dirty Dan. He's back this week. Right underneath Dirty Dan, we got our guy Black Jack, the Wagwan Warrior. And right next to Black Jack, we got main event RJ. Hey. All right, so welcome TTR crew. I'm glad everybody can come through, and welcome TTR family. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's hop right into Survivor Series and War Games. So,
about damn time.
First up, we're going to talk about LA Knight. We got LA Knight.
Yeah.
Defending his belts against Shinsuke Nakamura.
Boo.
What?
Boo.
What do you mean, boo?
So,
what?
My honest opinions here. I'm going to let RJ kick it off real quick, but I just want to give my 20-second input as I usually do to start it off. I'll let RJ start it off. I think Shinsuke's new gimmick ain't it, man. I'm not a fan, man. I'm not a fan.
Thank you. So trash.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Trash.
And I'm not saying that is enough for me to not want him to win, but it does feel that way. And LA Knight is completely on fire right now. I'm a fan of LA Knight out of nowhere. At first, I wasn't the biggest fan, but LA Knight, man, he's on fire. He came out.
You open your eyes and realize.
Yeah, I saw him live, and I was like, damn, man, he commanded me. Like, he was with the finger. I was like, oh, he's cold. Like, he worked the mic out. Like, he's cold, bro. He's cold. So he definitely got a fan out of me. Shout out LA Knight. But I like Shinsuke. I really do. At first, I didn't the whole dancing thing, but I actually like that a lot more than what he's doing. But RJ, I'll pass this off to you. I'm done talking. LA Knight, Shinsuke, how do you feel about this? And you shaking your head, I'll let you expand a little bit more. You like his new look, or you just feel like, hey, talk to me?
Hey, I think that shit's dope. He has the Japanese promo segments where he gets to literally just talk shit in Japanese, and then he just comes out and beat him up. I didn't see how this is a problem. I didn't know we were haters in this podcast. I thought we kind of wanted some interesting characters to go for mid-card titles. We don't like cool, spooky, roaming samurai Shinsuke Nakamura. That shit's gas.
I like the dancing one a little bit better. I ain't gonna lie, he was getting jiggy and shit.
That's the best shit. I haven't seen one bad Nakamura gimmick except maybe the King one. You know what? I'm not saying he's gonna beat LA Knight, but we're not rocking with the cool looming presence that is Shinsuke. I thought
not
that
right
was
now.
dope.
I mean, it could win me over, but not right now. And again, LA Knight's presence is huge, man. It's really working. So Meech, we'll let you dive into it a little bit. The SmackDown favorite right here.
The Friday
night delight. Yeah,
you already know.
So LA Knight, Shinsuke, how you feeling about this? Talk to me.
So first, before I go in on Shinsuke, because this boy RJ's lying. But
lying about what?
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to it because you lying. But before, I just want to say this match was poorly put together and so ass.
Yeah,
there's no
on the wrong show, of course.
I don't understand.
They hosted it on Raw to SmackDown.
I'll get how Shinsuke comes back after 30 years of not being here to easy just attacking LA. And then you're getting a title shot. What the hell are we doing here? That's not fair.
I kind of feel that way.
I'm going to just leave it at that. Now, on to his gimmick is so ass, bro. When he first came, I can't even tell you who the hell it was. I was sitting there who the hell? I'm who's this?
I was expecting a little dance and shit. Wow, I was like, nah.
Yeah. I'm who is this hooded fellow over there coming into the ring? I was like, where's security?
I'm gonna be honest. It reminded me of the last Ronin vibes, and
I
thought it was okay, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
And then if you zoom in, and now when you zoom in on his face, he got red paint on his face, bro. No, it doesn't work if we can't see your eyes, bro. Now. RJ, you're lying about telling these people that this is a great gimmick. The shit's ass, bro. The shit
he gets to
is
be
ass.
He gets to be cool, and you get to be a hater. I don't want to hear.
Well, how is he
I'm
cool?
Indifferent.
What is he doing different besides speaking in Japanese? That's okay because he's doing it.
Appreciate Japanese culture.
No, but he was talking Japanese when he was dancing to the music.
I hear you.
It's different.
Nah, he was forced to cut English promos. I heard him.
I'm dead.
I'm not gonna act like, we're gonna act like I saw how Twitter exploded when he first started doing Japanese promos back on Raw last year. I'm not gonna let you just sit here and say that Vince McMahon's letting that man cut Japanese promos. We're not lying now. Now that's lying.
That's
like
true.
word for word.
I mean, he got a point. I mean, he's not gonna forget the past, bro. I mean, we're trying to move on to the future, but yeah, I mean, RJ's here to. I mean, remember.
Oh my God.
All right, so Dirty Dan. I'll pass it on to Dirty
That's
Dan.
all I'm gonna
LA
remember.
Knight Shinsuke before we move on to our Intercontinental talk. LA Knight Shinsuke, talk to me. How do you see this match going down? Survivor Series.
I think RJ still living the Shinsuke Nakamura like back in New Japan. Like, yeah, you do let it go because
whatever
in
the king of
WWE,
I don't care. I'll never
no,
let
in
it go.
WWE they fumbled the bag with him and they've done him
Yup.
horrible.
Ooh,
So
That's why I hope the best for him. So,
what?
When did they fumble?
From the jump,
dog, he was the biggest star in
Vince,
Japan.
he was
to
the
US
biggest
and
star
became
in
a big star.
Japan. And Vince, this is like, you know how Vince is. You could be a big star anywhere, and I'm just gonna fuck you here,
Yeah,
and that's
like,
it.
Let's just be like, in Japan, he made their mid card title bigger than their world title for like
And
2.5
remember,
years.
WWE
So like,
fans,
he was a big
Big
deal.
deal. Yeah,
and
right.
WWE fans don't know, usually don't know about other wrestlers. They just stay in their little bubble. Everybody knew about Shinsuke,
That's
bro.
crazy. Because me and RJ literally talked about that when we saw about, the other company. And we saw about like how we don't get like videos or anything for like people that don't know about like outside of the WWE. They just come over and then they just expect us to know they're
That's
this
what they are.
big star.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows Shinsuke.
Well, that's
again,
because
so
the
go ahead,
other
continue.
show, all they ever do is talk about WWE anyway. So
That's true.
What are you
That's
talking
true.
about that?
But continue, Dirty Dan. Continue.
I'm
with
sorry,
your
go
point.
ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
no,
apologize.
No.
Oh
You're
my
good.
God.
Continue with
LA
your,
Knight's
yeah.
winning. That's
Yeah.
it. This whole look, man.
Yeah.
I don't care how Shinsuke comes out.
Yeah.
They're just gonna fumble him again,
I think so.
and they're just gonna waste his talent again.
Come to the other company.
So
That would be
so
gas. I don't think
that way the other company could waste his
And
talent
fumble.
yes,
and fumble the bag.
in
Yeah,
better
yes.
matches though.
Oh,
that way
baby.
him and Ricochet could fight for the world title.
Yes!
Yes,
no.
yes.
Honestly, bro, I think I'd log off at that point. I don't want to see Ricochet do that.
Nah.
I'll be front and center.
All right, let's move on to a more interesting conversation. I think we all
Oh,
agree
God.
LA Knight is going to win that matchup. Let's move on to the Braun Breaker Sheamus Ludwig Kaiser match.
Can I start it?
here.
I want to start. I'm raising my hand to actually want to start.
Threat match. I
Yes,
will start
can't
as
wait.
always, but I'll pass it off to you in some way. We'll figure this out. So Braun Breaker Sheamus Ludwig. This is actually
love you,
a
Ludwig.
very interesting matchup. About a week or two ago, we talked about Sheamus and how good of a match he put on with Braun initially. Putting Ludwig in here, I think, actually does make this more interesting. I think that this will be a hell of a fucking match. I will say that. I think this will be match of the night, possibly. I'm going as far as that. Oh, yeah, I am. I like Braun. I like the Braun and Sheamus thing initially. I was huge on that, and then they got broken up, and I hated it. I wasn't so big on the Braun Ludwig, I ain't gonna lie, but I think when you have the Sheamus and Braun together and then you have Sheamus and Ludwig, you got a little something going on there. I don't really see a world where Braun loses outside of slapping it on Sheamus because of the Grand Slam thing. I could see Ludwig winning, unfortunately. I could. But I don't think they're taking it off of Braun right now. I don't think so. I don't think it's the perfect time to push Ludwig. I mean, he's getting a nice little push. It does seem like they want to, honestly, all jokes aside, it seems like they want to get him in there. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just don't see a situation where taking it off Braun right now really makes sense. I know you're going to feel different, but go ahead and tell me why.
Well, I'm gonna keep the bean. I actually you're not wrong. There's no reason for them to take it over Braun right now. Honestly, I want Ludwig to win. I'll be the happiest black man in the world right now, Ludwig wins. But there's no reason for Braun to lose right now. We're gonna keep the bean. I already told y'all before. I don't like Sheamus now. I feel like he's kind of boring. I don't think he need to be in this match at all. Like, there's no reason for him to be in here. None.
His match got DQ'd twice.
Right, I disagree, bro. And to me, I think he's the one who's going to make this a good match. If you have Braun and Ludwig, I don't know. It's not like you just saw it on Monday, and I just said it wasn't that good. I don't know if it's as big as like again. I'm not trying to overrate him, but you also got to hear the pop. We've been there live. When you hear the Sheamus quotes in the back as he's about to walk out, banger after it gets everybody into it still. Now I don't want to take too much time, so Dirty Dan, I'll pass it off to Dirty Dan.
Your wrestling takes boggle me sometimes.
Talk to me, Dirty Dan. Yeah, go ahead. Why? Talk to me.
They just boggle me. Yeah, you nigga.
Yeah, talk to me. Why?
Your wrestling takes boggle me sometimes, bro.
This is crazy.
He just like for you to be like he don't deserve. I don't think he really deserves to be in the match, man. Please,
right?
That man's been on fire, put it on great fucking matches right now. Let that man cook. And you know what? I don't give a damn if he wins.
Me either. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Braun should lose.
Me either.
But your boy shouldn't win either. I'll tell you that. So give Sheamus his little Grand Slam thing. Let him be happy. Give him his moment or whatever.
Yeah.
But Kaiser can go back, keep wrestling a little bit. He ain't winning no title.
Okay,
right now.
I'm be honest. RJ, I'll pass this off to you because then we'll get some of your ideas. But this might be an unorthodox idea, but this is where I can see it going too. Let's say Sheamus does win, and we do this for him real quick, and he gets his Grand Slam, whatever. I mean, Braun already can coexist without it. We've seen it, and then also this could set up Ludwig to win. He could snatch it away from him, and then try to build him some type of way. You just be almost like a legend, I would say, somebody well known within the WWE community, so you can snatch it off of Sheamus. It kind of makes it a little bit more, meaningful, I would say, compared to like a younger Braun. So I could see where it actually helps Ludwig's case if Sheamus does win, because then it kind of gives you a reason to kind of throw it around. But I know RJ in the past, and this is why I pass it off to you, you always kind of hate the idea of passing around belts because honestly, it does make it feel like a toy compared to something that should be kept important. So how do you feel? Where do you see the Braun Breaker Sheamus Ludwig situation going, and who do you see winning?
They're trying to figure out how they can get a DQ finish for this triple threat. I'm not gonna lie. They're trying to match has no DQ, right? But how can we get a DQ finish? I mean, I don't see any. I mean, I guess it could theoretically move. I figure they'll just keep it on Braun because I think if they take it off Braun again, you got to move Braun up towards the world title at that point then. Because you can't keep taking this belt off and putting it back on. You did it twice already. I'm already not a fan of that.
Yeah.
So, true. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it also depends on if when John Cena comes back next year, does he want to break the record for world titles? Does he want to be a Grand Slam champion? I mean, it really depends on what they do with that. I don't know if he want to both. Cena. Do you want John Cena to win both the IC and world titles in 2025?
Why not? Why not?
No.
Because I'd like one of the titles to be freed up for something other than the old guys leaving.
That's leaving.
That's my goat for real, but we don't need to do all that, right? One of those things is nice. I think
he can get the IC title for maybe 2 months.
No, bro.
And then after that,
he says this. It's not a novelty toy to be passed around. It's supposed to be something. So we're not trying to give it to the old guy that's going to lose it in a couple months.
So what's going to happen when the old guy breaks the world heavyweight title and he has for a couple months and then
if he wants to.
That's only if he wants to. And that's
John Cena is about business.
Right.
He's not about himself.
And honestly, being an acclaimed actor and also the most world titles in professional wrestling ever looks good on a resume. Grand Slam for WWE doesn't look as good because who cares? But in all of professional wrestling, you had the most world titles and you're an actor, looks way better than the Grand Slam thing. Just significantly better.
Yeah, I agree. So, I mean, it will be very interesting, and I think this is probably one of the very few matches of the night that leads to something very interesting, no matter how this happens, right? This is why I think it's match of the night, because it has so many different implications depending on how it goes. And even if Ludwig puts on an amazing performance, this could set him up for something in the future, depending how he looks. So I'm saying a lot of different things could happen within this match. Storylines are going to be happening. And because of that, I think all three guys are going to bring it as best as they can. Speaking of bringing it as best as you can, Damian Priest has been bringing it to Gunther Paws nonstop.
Beating his ass.
And let me tell you something.
I got to start with this.
I am. I was going to let you pass. I was going to pass it to you. I haven't been a fan of this. I just haven't. As I'm looking through my notes here, I'm just kind of looking. I've been pretty adamant here on this. I understand. Let me premise my conversation off of I understand that you have to build somebody up, be as scary as Gunther to make it believable. But we've already been here with these two, and it didn't go this way the first time. Why all of a sudden is he so scared now and shooketh and he can't put off a submission on bruh, even though he pulled up behind him? And every time I see something, Gunther just losing now. It just seems
His
so
ass beat.
it feels so unbelievable because you're trying to build him up. When in reality, Damian already built himself up to be scary and already formidable. And I feel like it's overkilling it now, like doing this stuff, because he's already been a champion. He's already built this up. He's already almost the face of the company. He's very recognizable. So why go through all of this to make Gunther look this big? And this is your champion. I haven't been a fan of it. I just haven't. But I don't see Gunther losing. He beats Damian Priest. Dirty Dan, talk to me. Damian Priest and Gunther. How have you liked the story so far? The second time around, where do you see it going?
It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
No offense to Damian Priest.
Yeah, bro, it's bad, bro.
Wepa, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Look, I don't understand WWE's obsession with having dominant wrestlers have self-doubt. I just don't get it. What was the whole point of having? They didn't do this shit to Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Nah.
And Brock, they would let Brock destroy everybody.
Yep.
You could have just let him destroy everybody and he's a way better talking than fucking Brock.
Yes.
Kept him dominant, but no, we're gonna have him have self-doubt. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do I still have it? Motherfucker, you had the title for a year and you're already asking, do I still have it?
Yeah, right?
Like,
Preach.
what the hell is going on?
I don't know.
Hey, look, you can't, okay, I'm not saying they're destroying his credibility because you really can't do that because he's that good.
But I get you. Yeah, it
But
feels that way.
you're trying to destroy his credibility to build up Damian Priest?
Lose. If you know
And
he's
we're
gonna
not-
lose.
And we're not going to go back how many times you fumbled with Damian Priest because once again, you're trying to make... Okay, see, this is where WWE doesn't make sense sometimes, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I am happy Dom beat him. But you have him lose to Dom, and then you're going to make him look fucking strong as hell against Gunther?
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any
Makes
sense.
no sense.
And again, Gunther has been commanding. He's been dominating. And been cutting. I'm glad you touched on it. Some of the best promos you've seen, and it's like back to nothing. So it's kind of falling flat. Do you feel the same way, Meechy Black, before he passed it off to RJ?
Yeah, shit's hard doo-doo. I don't understand like what's all this. I agree, Dan. I don't understand what's all this self-doubt is for. I don't know why we had him. Like, I don't know what made him change.
Yeah.
Like, to go from the Intercontinental title where you're talking shit to now to where like you're literally getting beat up every week. Not a single week have you won a single 1v1 against Damian Priest in the back.
Yep.
You threw your hands, you got beat every single time. You had my guy Ludwig was going to come out there and talk for you because you didn't know how to be yourself and you stopped him. For what? I don't like this. I really don't. I rather was seeing Gunther be as dominant force like he was with the Intercontinental title
and just killing him.
Yeah,
And
bring it over to the world title, and I'm cool with it because that's his character.
Yeah.
Now he's not Gunther.
Right.
He's Gunther.
I agree. No, I agree. And we'll pass it off now to RJ. We know how much you love Gunther, and you also, like Damian Priest as well. So where do you see this kind of going? How did you like this so far?
I would like it better if we got this level of confidence out of Damian Priest with the confident version of Gunther.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I don't know. I guess I'm waiting for the Finn Balor problem to come up again because that's gonna be why he retains, I think, again, which will cause Damian Priest, Balor 2, 3, whatever. And
I hope that doesn't happen because I'd like to see Dom and Balor.
Also, I would just like Gunther to pin him clean so he doesn't have this insecurity anymore.
Yeah, right.
That would be nice if he like pins him clean. Goes, oh wait, okay. The smudge on my record of winning is now expunged. but they're just gonna have Finn Balor be in there. It's gonna make me mad because I like Finn Balor. I don't like what they're doing with Finn Balor. Like I just,
agree.
No,
I agree.
ugh,
I
it's
It's
agree.
gonna,
so
it's gonna annoy
ass.
me. I will
No,
turn
so
off
bad.
the TV when it happens.
No, I'm gonna piggyback off of that, and then we'll move on to some of the war game conversations now.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that for sure.
Yeah, I got
War
you.
games.
So if piggyback off of RJ and bring it back, if there is interference and that's what happens, oh my god.
It's gonna be so annoying that we got.
I'm gonna say this now. If anybody from WWE just so happens to watch this, I might just clip this up, but you have to see it, bruh. I'll stop watching this shit. I'll call Netflix tomorrow and be like, bro, we gotta cancel this subscription. I don't want to watch no more of this shit. I'm tired of interferences. I'm tired of the DQs. I'm
Yeah, I
tired
am
of
too.
the manager with the bald head running out and screaming every fucking week. I'm tired of it. The guy from
Well, not
Raw,
even that. Not
y'all
even that.
bald
Also,
head?
Sorry, Adam
Like,
Pierce.
Look,
Damn.
I don't know
My
that man
bad.
whatever, bro. He get on my damn nerves. I can't know his name because he get on my nerves.
He can't
Go
even
ahead.
control the
That's
show.
what I'm saying, but not
so
even
cool.
that. Like, if they have Finn interfere, right? Then my main question is gonna be, what the hell are you doing then? Because you are
You were
obviously
working the
showing
Dom
that
thing.
Dom and Finn is tension.
Yes.
And really, the person that's changed. This is where the story. I don't understand who is coming up with the story.
All right.
Because isn't Finn doing the exact same thing? Supposedly, he said Damian Priest did.
Yeah.
He's making it about him.
Him. Yeah.
He said
Okay.
there's no leaders and he's the leader.
So now we're doing this shit all over again, and we've already recycled.
Yeah.
Run it back.
And once again, you should have just had Dom been the leader in the first place, like RJ said,
Yep.
and we would have been
That
fine.
was it. That was it.
Yep. I mean, like 90% of the group already likes Dom, so just kick out
Kick him out.
JD
Yep.
and Finn.
In
Weird.
accordance to ESPN, he's the number one under 30, and I agree. You know what I
I
mean?
agree
So-
too. You know
I
what?
don't
You know
know.
what? You know what? We might have to open discussion about that next time too. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be a good one. That'd be a good debate. You know what? We might have to do that one.
Yeah, RJ got plenty to say, man. I know.
I mean, I'm okay with his opinions. I'm definitely not listening to my man Meech on that. No way. No way. You
Number
telling me
one
Carmelo
is crazy.
better than Dom? No way. I ain't hearing it. Nope. I don't even care.
I
You
was
smoking.
trolling, but I can definitely give you
Nah.
at least 5 different
No, you
people
can't.
better than
No, you
Dom.
He better
can't.
than
I'm not
Ludwig,
about to
I'll tell you
argue with
that.
He definitely way better than
That's a
Ludwig.
big fact.
Way
right
better.
there, right there.
Way
That's-
better.
that-
Okay, hold on. Are we keeping it strictly?
Nah,
No,
nah, we're not doing it. We're going to war games. So
Yeah, we're
anyway,
going to war
war
games.
games. We are
War
on,
games.
we are on to the women's war games. You have
Yep.
Liv, Raquel, Nia. God, you have me saying Nia because you always say Nia.
he always says Nia.
Yeah, Nia, Tiffany, and Candice LeRae versus Rhea, Bianca, Naomi, Io, and Bailey. Who do y'all got winning? I'll leave it for an open floor here. Do you got Team Morgan or Team Ripley?
Team Morgan. Ripley's Rhea's gonna cause tension on the other side.
I got Team Liv, and my sleeper is Bianca's gonna fucking turn.
Mm.
Ooh.
I have a
Yeah,
feeling
maybe.
she's gonna turn
I think
because the way
Candice LeRae-
because that's the way she was talking to Rhea. Talking about I gotta put team on my back and go out
Yeah.
here, blah blah. I'm telling you, it's gonna
Mm.
come
Wait,
out that she.
wait.
It's gonna come out. She busted up Jade. I'm telling you, this is her heel
Did you
turn.
see?
This is what I've been waiting for.
You see Naomi's eyes though when they were talking when Bianca was
Yeah,
talking. She
Naomi was
like,
like,
"Bitch." That's
Yeah, but
exactly
I'm
what she
saying,
said.
that's showing you that she's coming with some attitude.
That's some attitude.
It might be the Bianca turn. I wouldn't be
Mm.
shocked.
I won't be shocked
mean,
either.
We kind of talked about this in private chat before I get RJ's opinion real quick. You know, we did talk about this where, I mean, I don't know if Bianca heel turn makes too much sense. I think it would be dope for her character, but also kind of harmful in a weird way. Like, you know, there's a lot of girls like my daughter. She is invested as shit into Bianca. Her
Mine
turning
is too.
bad, yeah, her turning bad. I think like she would still like her, but she's like, eh. Like now, I think Jade would, and I guess that's kind of what they would want. Maybe, you know, I guess they don't want the Jade push, so the kids would be like, oh well, because she's bad. I love Jade. I mean, I don't know, but RJ, how do you see this working out? Team Morgan, Team Ripley. You got any?
Team Ripley, Team Bianca. That is the captain. Team Ripley.
Did you not see what she said on Monday? She said we calling this Team Rhea. So I'm
you see-
going off what Mommy said.
And stay out of my way
And
when it
that's what
comes to
Mommy
live.
said. I listen to Mommy, so I don't know what you talking about, but this is Team Rhea.
As she gives out all these headbutts with a fucked up orbital, supposedly.
Right.
But
Even though I love Bianca, I ain't trying Bianca. If you watch this, I ain't against you. I'm just I
That's
listen
crazy.
To Mommy. I listen to Mommy.
It's Team Bianca in my
All
head.
right, anyway, go ahead. We got Team Morgan and Team Ripley, but go ahead.
Crazy.
man, it's Team EO. But anyway, go ahead, man.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? You're right about
Yes.
that. She's gonna be the main highlight of War Games anyway.
Yeah,
Just give her the credit, put her name on the team.
that's a fact.
I don't know. I guess I'll say that WWE will do the safe thing and do 2 babyface wins this year. Oh wait, no, the fucking no. Okay, so yeah, baby faces will probably win this one just to be safe because I probably the other one's probably gonna go heel. So the Bianca will pin fucking Tiffany. I don't know. It'll be something stupid where you go, oh, of course, that's why Tiffany's in this match. Or Raquel. No, Raquel's right there. A perfectly good Raquel. Right there, yeah. I think they'll play it safe with the women's War Games because it was kind of thrown together in a toy chest and shaken up to see who's on what team.
And
So,
you know,
yeah.
to kind of take it on a more serious note before we do pass it off to the men's War Games, you know, this does kind of just feel thrown together, and it just feels like nothing will really come about this. I don't know if any good storylines. I don't really.
There's only one storyline that's in it, and that's Liv and Rhea.
Yeah, that's it.
Besides that,
And that's done too. That's
Yeah,
just done. Yeah, so
that
you know,
shit
it just feels a little thrown together. I mean, it'll be a good match. I think it might be. Yeah, it'll be a good match, but it just feels like kind of like a thrown together type of thing. So on to the War Games men's Wars game.
you already know who I'm picking.
We got the OG bloodline, Roman, Sammy, the Usos, and CM Punk versus the new bloodline, Solo, Jacob, Tama, Tonga, and Bronson Reed.
We love you, Solo.
So, getting open flow.
You already know who I'm picking.
Sit here.
I asked the other 2. You already know who I got.
Who are we rocking with? The OGs or
Never.
the new bloodline?
We know who I got. We love you, Solo.
Yeah. Them OGs about to get slapped up by the Rock. So
Mm.
no, I have no
You hate
faith in the OGs since they still bicker because Roman won't grow up and apologize.
That's true. That's
I've
true.
been
bitch.
saying it.
True.
Can't
Such a
stand
bitch.
him, bro.
I mean, y'all make
Like,
a
I can't
solid point. Y'all make a very valid point over there on the new bloodline. It look like they're clicking and they're getting together.
Paul
Maybe
Heyman
should've
came
took
back
twice.
dressed like Solo.
Already did.
Ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I still don't think
Dirty
that's anything, dog. I think y'all read
Okay.
into that.
No,
don't
okay,
know.
but see, I don't know. See, RJ, you said you didn't agree with me with the point I brought up about CM Punk, but there is video of Paul Heyman walking out with CM Punk when the show went off the air.
Yeah.
He purposely just walked up with CM only. He left Roman.
Oh,
He
you
hugged
mean-
Jimmy and Jay.
I mean,
He didn't say nothing to Roman, and he walked off.
My wife sent me a TikTok. I hate these type of
Maybe.
TikToks, but it was very detailed. My man Paul Heyman looked at Jay and winked at him. That was also very interesting. I don't know what that
They're
means.
trying to add drama. I'm
But
telling you.
they're adding drama, and she said she wouldn't be surprised if Jay went with the new the new bloodline. I say I don't see that happening, but she said she wouldn't be surprised because of the wink. But yeah, I don't see that happening.
he needs to kick Roman and go
Yeah,
back to
right.
Raw and be a singles guy again. Get that ice
Listen.
title back.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That
saying,
shit,
like,
I hate
Yeah.
what they're doing.
doing that, I don't think that would make any sense. But yeah, so I think what's funny about this, all in all, is that new bloodline has shown and
We have
pulled
the
up.
hitters.
And you know, it's work, man. And before I start to give some of my closing comments here, and we'll start to close it down about the War Games. The CM
Say it, bro.
Punk pick, man. The
Oh,
CM Punk pick, bro.
So
Before I
ass.
get off of this podcast,
He's gonna win it all. He's gonna
Before
win
I
it
get
all.
off of this before get off this fucking podcast, bruh. Let me tell
So
you
dumb.
something. If y'all
shit was
thought I was pissed about a DQ coming, don't let a DQ happen. And I see CM Punk come out. Oh, cause I already know one's definitely. I know CM Punk's coming, so I have to deal with that. But if I have to deal with that and a DQ, oh, I'm gonna lose it.
Nah, man, to add more drama, CM Punk's gonna win it. I'm telling you.
Oh,
He's gonna
Lord.
1v5.
Bro, I'm taking off
CM
the
Punk
headphones.
is gonna be the
Nah.
one to get the last pin on Roman.
Nah, bro, I'm taking off the
You know what?
headphones.
And if
I
the
don't wanna hear it.
OGs do win, that's how I want them to do it. That'd be
Bro,
great.
I don't want to hear it no more. I'm out of here. No.
Yeah.
Nah, if CM Punk wins them this match, I'm out of here, y'all.
I want cult of personalities on the speakers at the end of the show.
That's a Paul Heyman guy. Paul Heyman's guy. I brought him out.
Mhm.
I prefer not.
I'd be the minority here because I am a minority. I would have liked Seth Rollins. I don't give a damn. I like to see Seth and Reed both get it because you know,
I'd rather deal with that over CM.
because there's a storyline there. I'm gonna be honest. This whole CM thing just feels thrown together. I know there was like little paths with him and Roman, blah blah blah. That like the
And Paul
past
Heyman.
stuff. Yeah, but that past stuff is so corny to me. I don't really like.
It has nothing to do with what
But that's what I'm
happened
saying.
today.
Like, there's nothing here right now in this moment. What are we talking about? This old stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Seth has something now with Bronson. I know the Seth thing would have watered it down, but they also had a real past, and they had something very special.
Well,
and that
he
would've
didn't
been
want to
dope.
do nothing with Roman.
That's
He didn't want to
obvious.
put
Now,
the
you're
Shield
right.
2.0.
You're
That's
right.
not his problem.
But
So
that's
he could go
you're right.
home to his wife,
I
wear
guess
his
you're right.
fucking hooker boots with her, and he'll be all right. All
I
right.
guess
Oh
you're
my
right.
god.
I guess
While
you're
CM
right.
Punk puts niggas to sleep. Okay.
Oh
you're
man.
right.
Oh man.
But it's also because he knew that Roman ain't apologizing, and he hasn't apologized to nobody yet. So, because it's the hardest thing to do for the guy. So that's why Seth said no. He said, I know where this is going to go. I ain't wasting my time. Was he smart or was he a hater? I think he was smart. He's just
I
going to
think
stay.
he's smart.
But if WWE would have wrote this shit the right way, you could have had him and Bronson. Bronson has got the push. He cold. Bro's on
I'm
fire.
telling you,
He on Twitter,
listen.
tweeting out pictures of himself on the car and shit like.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I mean, he
cold.
was
That was
cold. He out
cold.
here snapping. He out here doing whatever. Seth doesn't need to push. Seth obviously doesn't need that push per se or whatever. But again, because he's already having that, like CM Punk just feels more of a throw-in. I just much rather have the stories aligned. It makes sense. Brunson, Seth, but I feel like there was like everybody knows Seth is coming. Let's just throw a curveball in there, which is always fair. I love a good curveball, but this is a bad curveball.
But this
Nope.
wasn't it.
It wasn't it. Nah, I ain't happy. But I know I'm the minority here. I know everybody on Twitter. No, me and you, that's it. I know everybody on Twitter was happy. I'm
Yep,
so
nope,
happy
not
it
me.
ain't Seth. Oh my God.
I still
I'm
think
so
he's a terrible
happy.
wrestler.
I ain't trying to hear it.
So trash.
Who's a horrible wrestler?
CM Punk. Danny.
Who's that?
well,
Ludwig. Okay, whatever, bro. Okay.
Hey, bro, you can't argue with him when he
Ludwig,
gets like this, bro. You really can't.
What you
Ludwig
mean?
is a terrible wrestler. He's a
No, I'm saying,
terrible
but he
wrestler.
loves Ludwig, but he's like, well, CM Punk, he's a
I don't know.
fucking
Hold
terrible
on.
wrestler.
Now, I'm not
Oh,
going
but
to sit here.
CM
And say,
Punk,
Jesus
but
I'm not
yeah,
going to sit here and say
Alright.
Ludwig's better than CM Punk. That would be blasphemy. No, I'm not going to do that. But CM Punk is definitely a terrible wrestler, though. I
He's
give you 5.
definitely not.
I cannot
He's
say
definitely not.
Nah, he's not a bad wrestler. I think he's bad at gimmicks and on the mic. I think like early on in his career when he had the long hair and bro, I
And the
couldn't
lip
do it.
ring.
Bro. I like as soon as I saw that, like I was watching old school wrestling and I was like, I looked at my wife, I said that right there. That's exactly why I don't like CM Punk. That's it. It was that whole gimmick with the lip and the whole bandages, and he had draws on. And he was like the face of ECW, and nah, it wasn't. It didn't really work out.
You
bro.
didn't like him in the draws.
I did not. No, and then he wound up, and not that you have to beat path. I'm gonna end it here, but when he went to UFC again, we touched on that too. You know how I am in the UFC. So
Yeah.
I was actually on the guy's side when he went to the UFC, and then he left the UFC and went back to WWE. I'm like, oh, bro can't get his life right. But this is why everybody likes him. I ain't judging him. I ain't the one to judge. I'm just saying, he ain't for me. So
He
because
doo-doo.
he's a part of this, I ain't happy no more. I'm going for Jacob Fatu and the new bloodline. I have now converted. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Let's go Solo.
You came to the dark side. I love it. I'm so proud of you. I'm
Let's
so
get
proud
it.
of you.
Solo is the real tribal chief until Jacob Fatu takes over because he is the real tribal chief at some point.
So proud
But
of you.
until that happens,
I'm so proud of you.
get your fucking
Yup.
ones up. I'm on the
Get your
side.
motherfucking ones up. Yep. Put them bitches to the sky. Wow.
TTR family, if you made it this far, thank y'all so much, and make sure y'all put your ones up in the comments for Solo. Who do y'all got? Talk to me. Y'all got Solo and the new bloodline, or
Y'all
you
know who's
got
gonna win.
Roman and the OG bloodline? Talk to us. Till next time,
Wow.
y'all.